They have more money. In Uganda, it's the downtown guys who have money. Uptown guys don't have money. I feel like our uptown is like the Kampala uptown. It's cleanliness is like we can say like next to Kigali, like somehow Kigali ish in uptown. Yes. Hi guys. Africa is not a jungle. Hey, Africa is not a jungle. From Nigeria to Nairobi, from Nairobi to Kigali, Africa is not a jungle. Hey. By the way, UG Connect came up with those beats following the idea Africa is not a jungle. He came up with that mini song. I think he's put it on his channel. Larry Sings. Is it Larry Sings? He has a channel. UG Connect is a very good musician. So Africa is not a jungle. From Kampala to Nairobi, from Nairobi to Kigali, from Kigali to Lusaka. Hey, Africa is not a jungle. Hey, hey, hey. Guys, how you doing? How is everybody? How is all of you? Today I really have funny content. I don't know, you guys. I just need to understand Nairobi, because some things in Nairobi I get to understand. I look at what happens back home and then I'm like, okay, here it is like this, how is it here, or something like that. So today mainly I appreciate your response, your information in the comment section, but today I need you more than ever, like more than ever. I need you in the comment section. I have way back at home, we have a comparison between uptown and downtown. We have a comparison between the people uptown and the people downtown. Yeah, this is not conclusive, but it's through different observations and maybe how different people have tended to behave and all of that. So I want you to tell me, is it the same in Kenya, like uptown of Kenya, downtown of Kenya? Is it the same thing or something? Because I've not walked a lot in Nairobi. I've been down, like completely down, but we'll be up again and on the streets, and yeah, so I have these points down. So in Uganda, the city, we have a main road, that is Kampala Road. Kampala Road Kampala Road runs for how many kilometers? Really, I'm not so sure, but it divides. One side of Kampala Road is uptown, another side is downtown. One side of Kampala Road is uptown, another side. So once you cross the road, you're either going to uptown or you cross like this, just straight into downtown. Vibes like change immediately. Like immediately the vibes change. And which vibes are these? Let's go into this, and I want you to tell me, is it the same in Nairobi, Kenya? Is it the same thing, observation, or how is it in Nairobi, Kenya? Okay, so let me just start by a little bit describing the people uptown. The people, before I go to the situation, or I start with the situation, let me start with the people. The people uptown, most of them, not all of them uptown, most of them, this upper side of Kampala Road, most of them, they're always tucked in, they have ties, some of them coats, smart, like, you know, always have some envelopes. Envelopes, files, or some briefcase, like stuff like that situationship around there. That is the uptown vibe. The women are smart, like extremely smart, heels, makeup. Whoa. Uptown, mainly English. If they use vernacular or any local language, they are going to mix in English. Uptown people, everything is protocol. Not before you enter. This like this. People uptown, they are so composed. It's like everyone is, I don't know how to say it. This composure I don't understand. More so when it comes to the point that the people uptown, they don't bargain. That's why all the things sold uptown, they are crazy expensive. You can find the same thing, same quality downtown when it's a little bit low prices. So these uptown people took long to notice that you buy things highly and downtown they are cheap. So these days they also cross in the evening to go and shop from downtown before they go home. But the prices down uptown, they are really high. Just cross Kampala Road like this to this side. Even if the mango this side was 1,000, cross like this, it will be 1,500. I don't know why. So, and these guys don't bargain. Like me, how do I buy without bargain? Like, how do I buy without bargain? They don't bargain. They don't bargain. They fear. They are always composed. They feel like bargaining is shame. No, bargaining is getting a better price to buy a commodity. I'm telling you this because at one point I've served in Uptown and at one point I've been downtown. Sometimes I'm working with my colleagues and they're like, Erina, why are you bargaining? You are shaming us. Like, hey, it's my money. If I don't shame you, no one is going to pull a coin to pay for me. That is Uptown people. Whereas downtown, you dare not bargain. Your friend will be like, you just give out money like that? You have to bargain. Like, you have to have some bargaining skills on you. There is this skill where you bargain and you be like, okay, let me go. For example, they tell you 10,000. You be like, that's high. May have 8. They're like, no. Me, mine is 9,500. Like, no, I can only make 8,200. Then you pretend like you're going so that they call you back. If they don't call you back, your price was really bad. But if they call you back, you can have that is downtown vibe. That is downtown. Like in downtown, we bargain. Like we do bargain. We get same things but at better prices. And most shops uptown, they buy in bulk, or their wholesale shops are downtown. So that's why probably even things are expensive, but it's also because they know the uptown people, they don't bargain. Downtown, I've been telling about personalities. Downtown, you will not see many of them tucked in. Like, why are you tucking in? Like in a tie, they'll be like, why are you choking yourself? Like, really? Like, why? Like, those are the vibes downtown. They are also smart in their own way. They are not shabby people. They are smart in their own way. Like, but why subject yourself to choking, like daily choking? Whereas up there is like, if you go to with t-shirt vibes, like, ish, are you homeless? You know those vibes. So I feel like that is mainly the issue, the thing uptown. So when we go to situationship, downtown there is traffic, which is not for cars, but feet, people walking. Hey, go to side, like downtown Kampala is real traffic, people walking, foot traffic. And the traffic, like motor vehicle traffic, is on the Kampala Road. That one which separates the downtown from uptown is on the Kampala Road. So uptown really doesn't have a lot of traffic these days, maybe because they're constructing a few roads here and there, so there is traffic somewhere, but mainly it's on Kampala Road. And also, let me tell you, initially, before, they used to think downtown people are unland, uptown people are more land. But these days, the uptown people realized that these guys we call unland, and this where money is, and they look unland, they don't put on ties, but they have more money. In Uganda, it's the downtown guys who have money. Uptown guys don't have money. I don't know how is it in Nairobi. Is it the same? These ones they call hustlers are the ones who have the money. And their families are thriving and they are doing quite fine. So the uptown guys have realized, and some of them have started to resign to go and open businesses downtown. So the downtown people used to call the uptown people that they are not creative, they are job seekers. Whereas those of downtown, they are the job creators. Because most people downtown are self-employed. And most people uptown, they are just employed by other people. So there is it the same in Nairobi? I don't know. Downtown you'll find a lot of businesses. Like the ideas will be like, okay, like, oh, okay. And then downtown people, they boast a lot. That they didn't go to school, but they have the money. So some of them really want to marry the uptown people. And once they marry the uptown people, they will drag them to downtown businesses. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Guys, you see why I'm not out for the streets creating content. This flu is treating me bad. Like, At some point I was like, is Corona back or something? So like there is always that chaos, that commotion and all that. And also I feel Uptown is, everything is orderly, like orderly, in order, protocol, like what downtown, no. You know, you will find where you belong and belong. Like, you know, life happens, the streets, people are vending, what. But Uptown, there are not a lot of hawkers on the streets, by the way. Yes, our Uptown, there are no hawkers on the streets, but downtown, every corner, at some point they even encroach on the road, like when you don't have, the cars don't have to pass, like, because I told you there is foot traffic, like the traffic of foot, and then sometimes the cars which are offloading the goods and what, they don't have where to pass. Like, hey, it is too much. Downtown, you know, it can be a sunny day both Uptown and downtown Kampala, but you will feel that sun more downtown. I don't know why. Anyway, Uptown, our people, in where I come from, there are a lot of sheds, there are a lot of trees. If you're not in a building, because most buildings have ACs, if you're not in a building, you're going to have a shed outside. Most Uptown areas in Kampala have trees, so you can stand there. Downtown, there is no single tree, not at all. When it is hot, it is hot. Like, have you felt this heat that you felt like, okay, can I remove all my clothes and I hold them in my hands and I just walk like that? The way God created us. After all, it's how God created us. Because the sun is male. The sun is stubborn. The sun downtown, it is stubborn. Yeah. Hey. You will feel sweat everywhere. What I didn't tell you, most people Uptown, they smell nice. Me, I've smelled some of them. When I'm passing, I'm like, hey, people Uptown smell so nice. Like, I smell them when I'm passing them. But downtown, my fellow, they smell like me. We smell the way we want. We said, why should you add on to what God didn't put? So we just smell the way we want. Not all of them. These days, those days, they used to smell the way they want. These days, they are catching up. And they are smelling good, but I really don't blame them. You can't be in the scorching sun. You're moving up and down, looking for this and that. You are sweating all over the place. You're sweating from the crown of your head to the sole of your shoe, and you're going to smell like an Uptown person. Like, really, even my friend one day told me that, you know what, Irina, the people in downtown have started wearing perfume, but the perfumes they wear, once they run like 2 meters, when they are looking for some goods, the wind blows away all the perfume. My friend is crazy, like crazy. So is it the same in Kenya? I really don't know. But I told you we have a lot of hawkers downtown, and city council is always collecting those people off the road. But they collect them from here, they will be here. They collect them from here, they will be here. Like, they are always on the run, always on the run. Most offices are Uptown. Downtown, no offices. Uptown, things like I told you, things are systematic. You will find maybe like a place, a boutique, they have a cashier, they are selling like this, they are selling like downtown, the owner of the business is the cashier, is the what, and maybe has people to help his customers carry the goods. But when it comes to money, they only trust themselves and nobody else. Downtown is littered, whoever wants, they just litter anyhow. But I feel like our Uptown is like the Kampala Uptown. It's cleanliness is like we can say like next to Kigali, like somehow Kigali ish in Uptown. Yes, we are trying. Uptown is really clean, and like, people are intentional. You could even throw something down and someone will give you a bombastic side eye. You're like, okay, you pick your thing and go. But downtown, life together, you're all together. This is a general garbage collection, like it's a general dustbin. They dump things anyhow. Downtown also, guys, are very, of course, tricksters are many downtown. Even these days, now tricksters are even more Uptown. They are smart, they are putting on suit. Like, you know, initially we used to look at people, you'd be like, no, this one can't con me. These days, con men are smart. They look Uptown-ish. Like, they look to be more informed. And initially, the downtown people used to feel inferior to Uptown people because they used to trust them a lot because of their smartness. But these days, when they realize the Uptown people don't have money, they are the ones who have money, Now they are not feeling inferior at all. Actually, someone can even go to a shop. It has happened to me. You go to a shop to bargain, and you're very, very smart. And if you don't buy that thing, they will tell you, hey, so you people are just there, you don't have money. All your money you invest in your smartness, but you don't have money to buy things. Someone once told me that. And if I tell you, dealing with downtown business women and men, but women mainly, you need to be calm, with a lot of humility, like with a lot of humility. Hey, our downtown is not easy. It's not easy. Hey, I should tell you. So you guys tell me also if this is the same in Nairobi. Most cases when the city council or the city authority is planning new developments like garbage collection points, like you know those dustbins, what, like those new things to improve the city, they always cater for uptown people first, or even only. Sometimes I feel so like they always cater for uptown people. But when they are looking for votes, they don't always roam in uptown because they know no one's going to give them an ear. Those guys don't really care. So they always come to downtown people to beg for votes. But once they get the votes, they go and work for the people uptown. Is it the same here in Nairobi? Like every politician, city, maybe there's the city mayor, you guys have governor, for us we have members of parliament, like council leaders. Like every time they want to vote, they come downtown, they go downtown. Every time they want to vote, they go downtown. When it's time for executing plans, uptown is the first on the plan. Those guys don't even vote. Really? Okay, I don't want to lament, but are those things the same here in Kenya? Do also your uptown people speak English with Kiswahili? When they go to Kiswahili, they mix the Kiswahili with the English. Oh, lo, lo, lo. And downtown, they use a lot of slangs. Hey, if all your life you've lived uptown, you may reach downtown and people really backbite you, or they talk about you in your presence and you will not understand. They have a lot of slangs. Yeah, for you to understand them, you will need to mingle with them for quite some time. Then you get to understand some of their slangs, really. So guys, I cannot talk for long. Talk for long. My nose gets congested. I told you the flu, like this flu is stubborn. How can someone treat flu for a week and a half and the flu is not going? I don't know, but I was told just a lot of rest, a lot of hydration, and I'll be fine. But hey, so I'm not going to make this video any longer. But tell me guys, is it the same uptown and downtown in Kenya? What's the vibes? What's it? What happened? Yep. So Africa is not a jungle. That's been my description of my city, uptown, downtown, Kampala. How is it in Nairobi? Nairobi. La, 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 la. Thank you guys for watching. I just want to tell you Africa is not a jungle, and see you right in the next video. Let me go take some more rest until further notice. Okay. Also guys, I always find that downtown people are more hospitable. Like they're all more mindful of another person. All Ugandans are hospitable, but uptown it always seems like okay, like hello, like life. I don't know how to explain that, but downtown, like you just is like everyone is like, are you fine, are you okay? Like people like you know, like people are so involved. Like people uptown always mind their businesses, surprisingly, yet the people downtown, they always seem busier. I don't know. Yeah.